Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will discuss the simple and practical remedies for Lord Hanuman that can be used as an alternative to the Hanuman Chalisa. So let's get started. Before we proceed, I want to clarify that the suggested alternatives to the Hanuman Chalisa are not a total replacement to this magical code that has been used successfully for thousands of years. If the Hanuman Chalisa has been recommended to you and you have found it to be beneficial, I suggest reading it loudly whenever you have a spare moment. You can also use the alternative remedies suggested in this video to further enhance this energy. The alternative remedies suggested in this video are for those of us who do not have time to read the Hanuman Chalisa regularly. Furthermore, if you are not certain whether the Hanuman Chalisa is the right remedy for you, you can try the alternative remedies suggested in this video to ascertain whether the Hanuman Chalisa or any other Hanuman remedy is the right remedy for your circumstances. Now, before we go into the details, let us clarify the difference between Mars and Ketu, as I believe there is a lot of confusion around this. I have verified the accuracy of astrological texts through multiple experiments and confirmed that Hanuman represents Mars while Ganpati represents Ketu. I have included some examples below to show the differences between the two planets. These differences might help you determine which remedy is more suitable for you. We will discuss the details of the differences between these two deities and their associated planets at another time. In this video, we will focus on the simple and practical Mars remedies that can be used as an alternative to the Hanuman Chalisa. So let's get started. The first as well as the best alternative remedy to the Hanuman Chalisa is the peanut, which is also known as the groundnut. That's right. Let's discuss why this is true. The peanut is the only nut that comes out of the ground. All other nuts, such as almonds, cashews, etc., grow on trees. Furthermore, it has a red skin that has the energy of the planet Mars. As we know, Hanuman represents groundedness and the color red. Whenever an individual suffers from problems relating to the mind, especially Rahu or Saturn, astrologers ask them to read the Hanuman Chalisa in order to ground their souls into their body. So why is the groundnut the best alternative remedy to the Hanuman Chalisa? Why not the red coral? As we can see in the table, groundnuts are affordable and simple to use. Determining whether to use a red coral requires detailed analysis of the birth chart so that the correct finger and the correct metal for the ring can be determined. Furthermore, it is difficult to obtain a good natural red coral of the perfect shape and size. And if you were lucky enough to find the perfect red coral, you might still not come across an astrologer who has the expertise to decide which finger to wear the red coral on. Simply wearing a red coral in gold on the ring finger could result in severe financial losses, loss of sexual power, loss of general happiness, quarrels with others, and other problems. The same adverse effects won't be experienced from consuming the groundnut. If an individual needs to strengthen their Mars, they can happily consume groundnuts and use its oil in their cooking. Furthermore, the oil in the groundnut will appease Saturn, while the sweet taste of this oil will appease Mars. These nuts are also rich in zinc, which has many benefits. One major benefit of zinc is that it appeases Mercury. So how do we consume the groundnut in order to obtain the planetary benefits of Mars from this nut? When fresh groundnuts are removed from the earth and consumed fresh, nutrients from the raw milk of these fresh nuts enter the head directly through the fluids in the mouth. These nutrients don't survive the acid in the stomach. Hence, it is important to chew these nuts thoroughly and allow the nutrients to be absorbed into the head before swallowing it and sending it to the stomach. When they are consumed in this way, they repair the amygdala and improve the ability to process emotions. They also protect the individual from negative vibes coming from external forces such as drishti. When these nuts are steamed, they are no longer beneficial to the head. Now, the digested nutrients of the nut will improve the overall immunity of the body as our intestines will absorb zinc from these nuts. Hence, Steamed nuts are best during autumn and winter to protect from the flu. As we know, roasting peanuts releases their oils. These oils help to improve dryness in the body. Roasted nuts are quite beneficial for individuals suffering from skin dryness, constipation, as well as joint problems. Overthinkers who need a lot of oil in their brain will also benefit from roasted peanuts. And finally, peanut oil with its sweet taste strengthens Mars. It also appeases the planets Saturn, Rahu, as well as Mercury to some extent by lubricating the body. If you are allergic to peanuts, it already means that your body doesn't need the energy of Mars. In such instances, you can safely assume that the Hanuman Chalisa will not benefit you. Instead, you should go for Ganpati and Ketu remedies. Ketu is the ruler of allergies and its remedies can help reduce allergies. If you consume peanuts regularly but are using olive oil for cooking, then the energy of the olive oil will neutralize the energy of the peanuts. As a result, you will not observe any benefit from consuming peanuts. Hence, you need to check all your diet to ensure that you are not negating the effect of the peanuts by consuming foods that have the opposite energy. Now that we have discussed the first and the best alternative remedy to the Hanuman Chalisa, let us discuss the second alternative remedy. The second alternative remedy to the Hanuman Chalisa is not vegetarian. This remedy is cooked crustacean meat. You heard that right. So why are crustaceans an alternative remedy to the Hanuman Chalisa? All crustaceans contain the red pigment called astaxanthin, which is released from their body when they are cooked. Hence, when crustaceans are cooked, their original color is replaced with red, pink, or orange, depending on the amount of astaxanthin in their body. The three most suitable crustacean alternatives to the Hanuman Chalisa are lobsters, crabs, and prawn. All of these crustaceans turn red when cooked, and all of them taste sweet and contain oils that benefit the joints. They provide similar benefits to the peanuts with their high zinc content. Again, if you are allergic to crustaceans, it means that your body doesn't need the energy of Mars. In such instances, you can safely assume that the Hanuman Chalisa will not benefit you. Instead, you should go for Ganpati and Ketu remedies, as I mentioned earlier. Furthermore, as discussed earlier, if you consume crustaceans regularly but are using olive oil for cooking, then the energy of the olive oil will neutralize the energy of these crustaceans. Hence, you need to check all your diet to ensure that you are not negating the effect of the crustaceans by consuming foods that have the opposite energy. Finally, there are many alternatives to appease the planet Mars. However, I have chosen these two remedies because they have multiple benefits and are a more suitable alternative to the Hanuman Chalisa. I hope you found this video informative. If you would like to know which oil benefits which organ, you can watch that video here. Thank you.